everyone, welcome back to my channel, Celebrating with Amber. I am so happy to spend some more time with you going through my Christmas totes. This has been really fun. It's something I haven't done before, like go through the totes before I decorate, but I have been really enjoying doing that with you guys. So today we're going through the totes, and later this week, if you want to hang out with me while I decorate with the stuff, that'll be later this week. Today we're doing my colorful Christmas. So that's in here, my living room. I do a colorful Christmas decor. So it's my Christmas tree. I have a collage wall I hang some stuff on this wall too. And then like little things I set out. So that's what's in these totes. I have 4, but not really. One of them is my yearly ornaments that I have given my kids, or mostly they're the ones that my mom bought for me as a kid. So they're like Hallmark ornaments and stuff like that, keepsakes, stuff like that. Sorry, we have Sophie over here just having the time of her life, and Ethel over here not being a lady. It's chaos, I guess. And then Gertie's running around. But so it's all that stuff. So it's closer to 3 totes than 4. If you haven't subscribed here at Celebrating with Amber, I would really love for you to do so. My current goal is to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, and we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you would love to do that, please do. Also, I have been doing my Christmas decor by rooms, kind of. So I've already done my peppermint bathroom. I'm going to be doing the living room in 2 separate videos. I have a kitchen set up, like I do gingerbread in the kitchen, and that's where most of my totes are. I have a lot in the kitchen. I have a Christmas village that I will be doing with you guys. That's on an A-frame shelf. And then after Thanksgiving, I will probably be doing my front room, which is black and white, like cozy cabin Christmas. So I have a lot. Sorry, I'm really congested. I've been fighting a cold or something for weeks. But I have a lot of Christmas, so I would love to spend all that time with you. Plus, I have some other stuff coming up too for Christmas, not just decorating. Okay. Now I have my In My Merry Era shirt on. I got this at Dollar General this year. They were $8, I think. They had 2 or 3 different sweatshirts, and I picked up 2 of them. So you'll see me in this for this colorful room. I feel like it really fit. It's like my colorful, and this is colorful. With all that, let's get started. First of all, I have this. It's hard to show the whole thing. It's called a porch board. I got it at Five Below a couple years ago, I think. Do they tell you the years? No, I don't see a year on it. But I got it a couple years ago. It was $5 when I got it. I don't know if they have them this year. I haven't seen them. Doesn't mean that they're not there, but I imagine they're more than 5 because everything has gone up in price. And that I stick behind my tree. Kind of like it sticks out from behind my tree. And then I have this wreath. This is from Target. I couldn't tell you when or how much, but it's from Target. And it goes on my collage wall, which I'm pushing on stuff. I don't want to break my wreath, which I love my collage wall. It's probably one of my favorite things in this room. We have a pillow with just all the fun colors. I don't have a lot of Christmas pillows, which is bizarre to me because I have a lot of like Halloween pillows. This is the only one that is coming to mind. I do have a blanket. It's over there. It's a Hallmark blanket that I got as a gift one year. All right, I have this. I picked this up forever ago, and it's still never been put on my wall because I keep forgetting every year that I have it. So this year it's come out. So it's going to be a new addition to my collage wall. They're like tags, and they like jingle like that, but it says jingle. And I think it's really cute. So that's going to be a new addition. It was $5. I think I bought it after Christmas, so I think I got it on clearance when I bought it. So yeah. All right, let's get into this first tote. I really am sorry about the sniffles and the noise and my life, but here we are. All right, first is my tree skirt. It's red on one side, so let's get past that. And it is white and red. It says Merry in different colors like that. I love my tree skirt. I don't remember where I picked this one up at. I would assume Hobby Lobby. Let's see if it tells me. I assume it was Hobby Lobby. Or maybe it was Target, actually. I think it was Target. It doesn't tell me either way, to be honest. But I think Target. I think I got it at Target. So it says Mary, and it's red, white with little polka dots, kind of a little bit colorful. Where do I put this? Just right here. That's the hardest part of going through totes, is I don't have a lot of room to put the things as I pull the things out of my totes. All right, I was going to decorate my tree a few days ago, but we had to go to storage because I didn't have my tinsel garland. And this is always the first thing to go on the tree. And I love, love, love this tinsel garland. I think it came from Target. I could be wrong. I don't remember for sure. But I love this one so much with all the colors. And I don't know, this must be all of it because there's no more on top. So I just do like a big loop kind of around, but it fills in the tree so pretty and colorfully. And I love it so much. I see stockings in here. Let's see. This tote says it has stockings, stocking holders, some ornaments. This isn't a flamingo bag. I think this must have been something we picked up last year because we went to Las Vegas for Thanksgiving. It is. And so this will go on our tree this year. It says the flamingo. That's where we always stay when we go to Las Vegas. And it lights up. So it was $15 $9.95. I thought it said 15. $9.95 last year at the Flamingo. I do have a handful of flamingo that are like the birds that go on my tree because I love flamingos. All right, let's look at our stockings. We have been making changes through the years. I should actually go get the other one that we don't use anymore. First, there's this little tree. I made this with my youth group last year. We did a Christmas party that included tree making. And this is the one I made with little rose gold ornaments on it. And here's another one. So this is my little mini tree from last year. And it's got the legs too. I'm going to go grab my other stocking one so then that way it could all be together. And I could show you. So one sec. Okay. Now these two stockings have been retired because I got us new ones. But for a long time, these were my husband and I's stocking. They came from Target and the Bullseye's Playground. And they were really cute. They kind of went along with the ones I had gotten for the kids because I couldn't find matching ones for the ones I got for the kids. But I've since retired those. So we have those kind of to the side. But this is my dog stocking. They share. They don't need their own. So they share this one with the cute little paw print. I think this also came from Bullseye's Playground in Target. At some point, maybe I'll get him a new one. We will see. But the two that got changed out, this is now my husband's stocking with the Nutcracker, because if you were here for my Nutcrackers, you know he loves the Nutcrackers, and I got myself the gingerbread because I love the gingerbreads. So these are mine and my husband's stockings, and the reason I was struggling is I was trying to match these that I got many years ago. Probably, I don't even actually know where I got them. Maybe Amazon, I don't know. But we have the penguin, which is always Lorelei's, Santa is Braxton's, and the snowman is Eric's. And they got kind of that 3D effect. So I was always trying to match them. And I feel like my gingerbread goes pretty well with it, with the 3D print. And this one's more quilted, but they all work. So those are our stockings that we will hang up this year because it's our colorful fun. So it's always the fun stuff. I like the fun stuff. I think a lot of what's left in here are like things that I put on the tree. So we will do some quick looks at that. So like I have these colorful, like just sparkly ornaments, things like this, just in all these different colors. This was a gift. At one point it was an Amazon gift card and it came in this tin. But ever since then I'll hang it on the tree. I can tell you who it came from and stuff, so it invokes memories. We have these cute little ornaments. A lot of them came from Target, Dollar General, things like that where you could buy the single ornaments that are always really cute. This cute little letter one, all in the bright, fun colors. Over here on the side, I have this big ol' Merry Christmas. I got this years ago at Hobby Lobby. I have a blue one too, but I always put the pink one on the tree. The blue one used to go with my village when it was up in my windowsill, but now that my village has moved, I don't even know where it is really. I have some of these are like sparkly light picks that I just stick into the tree. I don't know if these, I've had to repair some of these a few times. Just over the years, they get a little messed up. I have this cute little penguin. He sticks out of the tree. They're outside things, but I always buy them to just stick them in the tree. I do that for Halloween too, because they kind of just poke their way out and it's really cute. Okay, we have some different just wrapped up things. And my door slightly open, but it's really windy today. I have this cute little reindeer. This one was made by my grandma. A bunch of my ornaments that go on this tree are ones that my grandma made. She used to make us a yearly ornament, me and my cousins. And so I have a collection of them. It's made out of corks. And a bunch of hers are handmade, so I love them. And they just go really well on my tree. We have... These were new last year, I think. And they're like disco balls. They say Merry and Jingle. I think these came from Dollar General, but I don't remember. But as you know, I'm a Swiftie. I'm always in my Tay-Tay era. And last year that was really popular. Then we have, this is another one that my grandma made for Braxton. It's a little airplane. It says Braxton Airlines from 2014. A bunch of just handmade ones that she has done for us over the years. We have this cute sparkly reindeer. That's a Lorelei's. Here's my tree topper. I know everyone does something different. A star, an angel. There's so many options. Mine's like a starburst with colorful gems. It's been this for quite a while since I swapped over. I've had several different themes, but it's been Colorful Christmas for quite a while. Before that, it was Colorful Christmas on a green tree. Before that was just kind of everything. At one point, my Christmas was silver and blue. At one point, I had very green and red, traditional like elves and green and red Christmas. This one I had made from a local person that was selling her crafts, and it says, "Just a girl who loves Hallmark movies." I could probably do it myself now, but I supported somebody in the area. I love my Hallmark movies. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you also are someone who loves Hallmark movies. So I took that and tried to make my own ornaments one year. I don't think I have all of them because I made them for the kids, but I do have Gertrude and Ethel's. And so this is what I did with mine. And it says, "This home is filled with kisses, wagging tails, wet noses, and love." And then it has Gertrude and Thul, because I lost the E. The E has been lost, but Gertrude and Thul on here, two little pups, and like the snowballs in it. So I don't know how to do the sparkle on the inside. I've seen tutorials. I could figure it out, but I've not dabbled in that yet. We have, this must have been, whose was this last year? I think this was Braxton's last year, and he didn't put up his own tree, so I ended up with it. The boys stopped loving putting trees up in their rooms. Lorelei still does hers, but the boys have stopped, which is a bummer. I get sad when they grow up. So this one is my husband's. It came with him from when we got together with his Christmas stuff, but it's Santa in the chimney. So it's just a funny one. All right, we are almost done with this little batch. This one was my husband's. I bought for him in 2020 because we have boats. And so it kind of goes along with the boats. And then this is from when we got married in 2019. And it's got where we got married and our song and stuff on the back. I have just, so I use these. They're just like shirt boxes. And I put a bunch of my ornaments in those and try to wrap them. So like, this is how a bunch of my ornaments are stored, like that, with tissue paper and just kind of in there. These were from Dollar General one year, I think. They're just little clips, and I clip them on the end of some branches, and they are really cute on there. Move the stocking so I can just start setting out ornaments. The paper right there. Okay. This one was another one made by my grandma. This one was a gift from one of the kids. I think to me, they give me ornaments a lot because my birthday is the end of November. And so I end up with ornament gifts quite often. This I bought at a craft fair, some like Christmas place. We have this just little wooden Santa. Some little toy soldiers, nutcrackers. They're more toy soldiery though. This one is a little nutcracker. Another little nutcracker. So just things that we've collected. I like this one with the jingle bells on this big snowflake. Oh. Then we have this other big snowflake that's just shiny and pink. This is another one made by my grandma in 2011. This one has been repaired quite often. And there's a blue one lingering around too. That's Braxton's. Is it with it? Is it with it? It is. Sometimes they're in different boxes because it depends on where they are in the tree. And then just this one that says Sparkle. This handmade one like that. And then this one was one from my grandma. And that's it in that box. What kind of ornaments do you do? Do you do handmade like yearly ornaments? Do you just do like the balls? I don't do a lot of balls on my tree. I used to before I got too many ornaments. And now that I have a lot of ornaments, I don't have room for the balls. I have them, I put them in vases, but I don't have enough room for a bunch of them on my tree. I don't know what's in here. So you and I are going to be surprised together. It's another one that was a gift from my kiddos. It is a flamingo with the blown glass. Set that one down carefully. I probably put these ones in here because they're breakable, so I put them in here to be careful. And then we have another flamingo. And this one was from my mom with all the feathers. So pretty. I have a flamingo on my little tree in the front too. That was a gift from one of my subbies, Melinda. So lots and lots of, I have lots of flamingos. Lots of flamingos. This one is one that my mom gave me at one point. Just like a glass ball, which is really pretty. We have some more picks in here that I just stick into the tree, just in different colors. They're starting to really lose their sparkle though. So over time, they'll eventually start having to go. I have to go buy probably some new ones because I bought those back when I very first started doing a colorful tree. Right in here, oh, we have some more glass balls. This one was from my mom. Oh, it's so pretty. I love sparkly things. And this one I think was from my mom or was one of my husband's. I think it was from my mom. She always gets me colorful, pretty ornaments for my colorful tree. Right, just a little bit more. This one, we're not going to go through the whole thing. My best friend made this and she was selling them at craft shows, so we bought it. It's a Christmas tree cake. So I talk about my youth group a lot, sometimes in this channel, a lot in my other channel. And in 2003, way a long time ago, we made these as one of our, just one of our fun nights. It has been broken many a times. It's a salt dough ornament. You can see it's been glued together. And we got a set of 2 of them. Like this one lost its thing. It's in here somewhere, I'm sure. So we made those a long time ago. And then we have these I got at Dollar Tree. This one, I'm not sure where it came. Oh, this was a gift last year. So just little random ornaments in there. This one has some more of the pretty ones. My mom gave me this one year. It's a peacock to put on my tree. There we go, like that. We probably won't go through my keepsake ornaments because this is plenty of ornaments. This one was from my mom. I should have did this last because now I have a bunch of ornaments on my tree or on my table. And I have to get into other totes. This one I bought for my husband to put on the tree, a big old Jimmy. And there's some more glass ones in there. And then we have one more box of them too, but let's probably move on to the next tote. It'll have all my wall hanging stuff. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, these are a bunch of handmade ones. Like Braxton made this one year. Braxton made this one year. And this one. So a bunch of like just little cute ones. And like just a bunch of keepsake ornaments. Alright. And then these are my stocking holders. They're real boring, but they work. They do the job and they don't block the TV. Alright, I'm going to clean this up and we'll come back with another tote. Alright, we are back. So I have this sparkly garland. I think it came from Michael's, and I've been hanging it on this wall, which I don't remember I hung up with it. Maybe as I'm going through my tote, I'll remember. And then I have this big fun ornament tree. I've had it for a long time. Like the red is starting to kind of rub off on the top, and storing this, like putting this thing away. But luckily it fits with my jimmies now, but just this big old ornament tree that I love so much because it's all the fun colors. So get that out of the way. All right, we have a bunch of stuff. Well, we just have a bunch of stuff. Here's one of my signs that goes on my collage wall. It says no bah humbugging. And it's from Michael's from forever ago. I've had this for a long time. They used to tell you some of them tell you the years, but but no bah humbugging. And it's got like the colorful colors. I have random stuff in here too, like just stickers, and then like little fun activity books. We have a little bag, probably leftover random stuff that I used for some of my crafting and stuff last year. I have this. I bought this and I never use it. It just I never find a spot, so we'll see if we find a spot for it this year. We'll see. This is a little craft tree that I put together forever ago and I haven't put out in a while. But you like put them together, you know, like this. Like something fell. And then things are falling. They're falling. And then this is the star. But I have not used that in forever just because it starts to get kind of messed up when you use it more and more. I have this. I bought this initially for my dog's advent calendar, but then I found something else. But I just stuck a little treat in each of them for my dogs. It's just a regular advent calendar. It actually came from Target originally, and then I got it at Goodwill. But for the regular one, you just do this and you do the countdown to Christmas. But I picked it up to be for dog treats. So I did that for 1 year, and then I found a different one that hopefully I come across to use this year. I have this DVD that's been in the packaging for years and years, Santa's Boot Camp. But now that you can watch all the movies on the TV, it hasn't really been needed. I got these last year from Dollar General. It says, "Believe in the magic of Christmas and welcome to our Christmas Wonderland." I might use these for my Christmas party that we're doing for my youth group because they're in the right colors. But they'd be so cute in the middle of a wreath. Set that over here. I have the tops of these. So the bottoms are probably in there with stuff, but this is the top to these the gingerbread houses, and I use them for tissue boxes. A lot of noise outside. So I cut the little slits out, not my idea. I saw it online and I just recreated it. So we'll set these until I get to the bottom of the boxes. We have these. They're just little poppers that will pop full of air just for fun. I'll probably add them to like my nieces and nephews' gifts this year because they haven't been popped yet. We have this little pink Nutcracker figurine. It was $3 at Target last year. A little candy dish. I don't think it got used last year. Just a little pick. I was going to make a Charlie Brown tree, and I'm pretty sure that that's what this was bought for. Just a little bow from Dollar Tree. This was also for the Charlie Brown tree that I never ended up making. We have just some little Christmas lights and a little Santa ornament stuck in there. I don't know why. That was probably where I was to the point of being done decorating and I was just tossing stuff in the top. We all get that way. This is my little wannabe, one of those like ceramic vintage trees. I love those so much. So this is my little wannabe one, but it still lights up and it's really pretty. But it's not a real one. One day. Oh, there's the dogs. I got some glue-on nails. If I break any nails, I need to use glue-ons. I have these for my backups. Okay. I have this as a little sitter. It says ho ho ho. It was from Target. 2017, I think is what that says. Yeah. So nice and old. I think I picked it up somewhere else, but I have several bottle brush trees that are really cute and just get used for, you know, wherever. Here is one of my tissue boxes. So I put the tissue in here and put the lid on top. We have in here though some more little lights. Those are those ones. We have Buddy in a box, because who doesn't want a buddy in a box? And if you push it, you remember how to use it. So, because I love Elf, the movie. It's my favorite Christmas movie. So then you push him back in there. Get in there, buddy. Close it, and then... My pups are like, what? So, we have that. I do have several little Buddy the Elf things that I like to put up. And then also in here are little gingerbread Lego figures and some more bottle brush trees. We have, where'd it go? So this goes on my collage wall, letters to Santa. And then in here, here's one of my things for Elf. It says, you have such a pretty face, you should be on a Christmas card. And then we have this, which is a deck of cards. I wonder if this is all, no. We have this, which is Christmas is my favorite. And I stuck that on the wall with just some like alien tape. And then we have, I just had the tag because if you can't come up with anything else, use a tag. And then Get Your Jingle On, which also goes on my collage wall. Make sure that's everything that was in there. Yep. And then just this goes on my collage wall. Then we have, this one is my dog's advent calendar now. Just has snow on top. And then it opens up and I could put little treats in there for them. So that's going to be their advent calendar this year. I'm making my kids' advent calendars too, so they'll all be sitting out this year. So I'm going to keep a spot for them. For my collage wall, we have this. It's a tin Santa. This came from my King Soopers Kroger grocery store, and it's got the beaded garland. I painted this one year with the family. We did a paint night like for Thanksgiving, and this is what I painted, and I've been hanging it up on my wall. Because why not? My pants are covered in sparkles. I have, this goes on the collage wall. It's like a little letter. It says, and it's from Michael's, the best kid in the, from the best kid in the world, Santa Claus, Candy Cane Lane, North Pole. So that goes up there. As do these. We have reindeer parking only. I got this at a thrift store for 99 cents, but it was originally from Michael's. And we have Merry and Bright. This one came from a thrift store too, but originally from Michael's. And this one I bought from Michael's. And it says, oh, what fun. So those all go up there. Then we have just a little bottle brush tree. This one's from Dollar Tree, and it lights up when you put batteries in it. Another batch of those little popper things over there. Some stuff that's wrapped up. Oh, we have my cute little pink Santa. He's so precious. We have more bottle brush trees that are nice and sparkly, so they're in a bag. All those probably belonged in there and never got put in there. We have Elf's hat to go with my elf stuff. Got a little squished. We have some little tin signs too that were elf. It says, "We elves try to stick to the 4 main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup. Buddy the elf." We have the code of elves: treat every day like Christmas. There's room for everyone on the nice list. And the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing all for loud to hear. And then we have Buddy the elf, what's your favorite color? I got all those from Temu. And the elf hat too. So, because I love Buddy the elf, so I was trying to find a spot. And I did use this as the little Etch-a-Sketch, but I ended up picking up one of these. So I have those for like his little Etch-a-Sketch to do it. Last year I did it on the side table, and it might be there again this year. All right, another thing for my collage wall is this big sign. It says, "You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why Santa Claus is coming to town." It does keep, it's older. I got it at Michael's. It's got some dings and stuff on it, but still works. So it will still go on the collage wall. We have in here, this is one of my favorite things. It's the holiday to-do list. Build a snowman, bake cookies, wrap presents, watch Christmas movies, hang the stockings, put up the trees, sing Christmas carols, test the mistletoe, listen to Christmas music, and share some eggnog. This though is this one? No, this one's just reversible. So there's that, and then the other side is this. But as you can see by the command hook, it's always this one. My other channel is Amber's to-do list. So to-do lists are my jam. And then I picked this up at Dollar Tree. It was $3, and it's fun to flip the sign. It says, "Attention Santa, the children in this house have been very either naughty or nice, and pack your sleigh accordingly." And me and the kids like to you know, fight over which one it's on. So it's been fun to have in the house. For Buddy the elf, this box is a little tore up, but we have him in a little ornament. Now this my best friend made. No, this one my best friend made these. I ended up buying mine from Temu, but my best friend makes these, and it is a Christmas bucket list, and you get little tokens out of here. So like if you want to just like say, okay, what are we going to do for Christmas today? We're going to make reindeer food, or we're going to send Christmas cards. Which I'm doing a Christmas card exchange on my other channel, Amber's To-Do List. So if you want to do a Christmas card exchange, you should get in on that and follow me over on Amber's To-Do List. I talk about it on my haul videos, and eat candy canes. So there's just a whole bunch in here, and they're really cute. So I got that from Temu. I actually saw it on Temu, told my best friend, she started making them. We have a chalk pen. Another randomness in there. We have a handful of these cute little things. This is probably what's all wrapped up, are these little things. Like this one is carrots for the reindeer. We have one I just threw. And more sparkles. I am getting so sparkly. We have Christmas cheer, which are sparkly things. We have one of my Christmas candles. I am terrible about burning candles. I always have them, but I never burn them. This one is The Perfect Christmas by Bath & Body Works. I have burnt it, just not all the way through. Still smells delicious though. So we have a candle. There's another one somewhere too. Okay. I have some snow spray that I'm sure I picked up for a project and never used. I have a Snoopy. This I'm sure was for Braxton because one year, was it last year or the year before, they did Dress as Your Favorite Christmas Movie, and he dressed up as Charlie Brown. Some more snow spray. And then I have my mistletoe in this one. So we have that and that one. So a couple mistletoes. And another tissue box. I do one in the bathroom, I think, and one in here. Alright, see, try to lift these up and not have to bend down for all of them. I have a thing of coal. These all came from Target over the years. We have this one that is just little gifts. What's hard though is where do you put them? I've struggled with where to decorate with them. Magic reindeer dust, just sparkles. And this one is a Christmas wish list. There's a handful more down there that we won't go through. And then I have this little tray that came from Target. I added the bow to it, but it's just like a little tray with a Christmas tree. It just makes it look a little bit cuter. And then lastly in this one, no, 2 more things. And then we just have a small one. This builds into a cute little reindeer like head, and it goes on my collage wall. This one's been through it too because it's just cardboard, so there's like tape holding it together, and it's been through it, but it's still working. It was like a DIY that you could paint, but I've always left it brown and like hung it like it's a reindeer head in my wall, and I love it. And then there's also Santa Claus North Pole little ornament thing that I hang on the wall sometimes, and it was $1 at Dollar General. Is that all that is? Yeah, we just have a handful of these little jars left in here. The one in there is mistletoe kisses, but then we have peppermints. Where's the tag? Right there. And we have Santa snacks, which are like little cookies, and we have jingle bells and gingerbreads. But they don't always go out because I don't know where to put them. I just don't know. And then, yeah. And then that one, that is mistletoe. All right, I'm going to get probably my last tote. I'll be right back. All right, I think the last tote. So this one doesn't have a ton in it. We have like snow. I don't know. I have used it on my built-ins to like cover it and put stuff out, but it's since changed to nutcrackers. And I have a couple more tinsel garlands that I don't always use because I never find a place for them. So there's this one, but I just never get rid of them. They just always keep getting packed away. And I have 2 of those. And then there's one that has like lights on it. So one of these years, maybe I'll use it. And then a lot of what's in here is what started my colorful Christmas down here in the bottom. I have this little box that I think I bought because I didn't know what to do. Like, I loved it, but then I never use it. But it goes with kitchen. But it's baking Christmas cheer, and it's got all this on it. Worst case, I'll use it for a gift this year, but super cute. This would be cute too for tissues, but I don't want to cut the lid. So this is the stuff that started. Like, as soon as I saw these one year, I told myself, I really want to do a colorful Christmas. And what started it was at Target in their dollar spot. So these at the time were $1 each. I can't tell you when, but a long time because these are old tags. But they had all these colorful ornaments. And when I saw them, I fell in love. Now, they don't really go on the tree anymore because I have enough ornaments and the tinsel garland and stuff. But I have my tall vases and I put them in there. So they still get used, just not so much on the tree. And maybe I'll put some on the tree every year. I think maybe I will. These ones used to get hung up over my Christmas village. They have fishing wire tied to them. And I don't do that anymore because that moved too. But I have like that size. I have these littler ones. Like, they came in all kinds of sizes. They had matte and shiny and all these colorful balls. And I bought a bunch. I bought them up when that happened. And that's what started colorful Christmas for me. So I have a bunch of those in here. Like I said, they go in vases. And then one year, many years ago, my ex-sister-in-law bought me one of the tall glass vases. And she bought like these ornaments and these ones to go in it for like Christmas decoration. And I still have them, and I still put them out in there. And I had one year bought this ribbon, and I got these bows. So these a lot of times go on my stocking holders above the stockings to bring in that color. So this is just a whole little box of colorful ornaments like that. This whole tote though is mostly just the balls. And then I also have a bunch of these colorful snowflakes that also I put kind of in the glass vases in between the balls. So we'll do that when we decorate for Christmas. And then there's also these like really big ones like this. And then lastly in here is this ribbon that I bought because I love it. And I was going to wrap it around my tree, but it just doesn't show up enough because the tree's white and this is white and it just gets lost in there. So it's a lot of work for nothing. And I still haven't really found a way to use it. So I own it, but I don't really use it. And the only other tote, because that was 3 of the totes out of the 4 that were in the picture, like I said, are my keepsake ornaments. I won't go through those with you guys just because they're, you know, my memories and stuff. But I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me today going through my colorful Christmas totes. I know there's stuff that has been missed that's probably in some of the other like random spots. So ultimately I'm going to do a whole house walkthrough and show you all the rooms completely done because I decorate with you, but I do move things around and I change things up a little bit and they get a little bit different. And so once it's all like in its place, I'm going to do a whole house walkthrough and I really encourage you to come back for that so you can see anything I changed. Because I have a DIY that's going to go on my collage wall. So I'm going to make sure to leave a spot for it. And I have just other stuff, you know, that I come across. But I want to thank you again for spending this time with me. If you haven't subscribed, please, please do. Help me get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Also go back if this is the first one you've come across and watch my other go through my totes, my other decorate with me's for this Christmas. If you go to my playlists, there's Christmases from past years that you would probably enjoy watching as well. And I thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you guys so much. I will see you later this week with the decorate with me, which we're going to do right now, but you'll see it later this week. Thank you so much, guys. Bye, guys.